I don't particularly like my dad. But what happened is one of my half sisters, money grabbing bitch, right? She got my dad to transfer £10,000 out of his bank at the start of the year. I don't particularly like my dad because he used to beat me mad up for years. But he's dying. So he's on his way, he's on his lassies. We thought he was dead a few months ago, he didn't die. He's still on his lassies. But she got him to transfer, can you transfer me 10,000? Which he done. And then when I went to see him in the hospital, I'm like, he went, you're right, Sam, made up to see me and all that. And he turned around and went, yeah, I was looking at my bank statements, I don't know where this money's gone to, I don't know why I've sent it. And he'd been confused and sent her 10,000. This is my half-sister who I don't speak to, piece of shit. Who'd only popped out the woodwork 2 years ago. I said, I'm your daughter. And it turned out she was trying to get me dad to sign his will over. His will with all his fucking properties, because he's a very rich man. All his properties, trying to get her to sign it all over into his name. I'm like, for one, get that fucking 10,000 back into my dad's account. Now you money grabbing cunt. So I do apologise to the old ladies for saying that word. Get that money transferred over to my dad, back to my dad's account. You don't even know me dad. You only met him 2 years ago. You only knew about him 2 years ago. Fucking, you met him like 3 times, and you're asking for money, you little scruff. Get that back in his account, or your family are getting terrorised. You are not my family. My dad just smashed him out fucking 30 years ago, and you just happen to be have the same blood, the same dad, but you are not family. So get that money back. She got the money transferred back. And it turned out she was trying to get my dad to sign all his properties. She got properties in London, fucking all of the places. Lucky enough it didn't work. But yeah, she was being a money grabbing bastard. But that's what happens. Money can be the root of all evil, It can, that's what happened. Yeah, sister. I'm fucking But again, my dad was vulnerable, and even though I don't like him, I forgive him because he apologised to me. There's a difference. Apology doesn't mean fuck all to me. If someone does something bad to me and then apologises the next day, apology means fuck all. But when someone apologises years later and says to me, Sam, I'm sorry for what I was like when you was younger to you. I was younger, I was fucking... I just thought I treated you differently. Then blah, blah, blah. And I could see he was genuinely remorseful. And I forgive him. And I was able to forgive him. And it was just like, it's okay, do you know what, forgive you, Dad. And you taught me so much about even knowing it, because my dad used to like a drink. He was a rich man, but he used to like a drink. He was what's called a functional alcoholic. He'd have a bevy of a night, but he was still able to make his dough. And it was like, I said, you taught me so much. You taught me that I shouldn't drink. I don't drink. You also taught me the reason why I don't drink is because you used to drink. You used to shout at me, you used to beat me up when I was a kid, you used to drown me in the bath. I can't even put my head under water now as a grown man because I get out of breath and go, even if I get a shower, I have to dab my face. I can't put my head under the shower. That's a direct result of being drowned as a kid. This isn't a sympathy thing because it's not. It is what it is. But I said to him, like, even going into school, I couldn't go into school because I'd have fucking belt marks all over me, whatever else. But it was like, I said to him, you taught me so much by your actions, because now I've never once raised my voice to my son. Ever. I've never once. I don't get drunk because you used to get drunk. You've taught me them things. When I was younger, I used to think it was okay to fucking... Because I used to see him battering my mum when I was a kid. For years, every single day. My first memory as a fucking 4-year-old, 5-year-old kid was my mum getting knocked out. I was sat on the fucking stairs on the looking for the banister. He was shouting and screaming. Next thing, silence. He had knocked her out. I seen him dragging a body from the fucking living room into the fucking back garden, and I've stood on the toilet upstairs, looked out the window and just seen her knocked out in the rain, laying on the floor. I thought she was dead. I went and hid under the bed, and my mum, the next morning, pulled me out from underneath the bed with marks all over her, and was like, "Oh, you're alive? I thought she was dead." But like, so growing up, I used to think that was normal. I used to think it was normal to for a man to hit a woman. I used to think that was normal behaviour until I got older and realised, and I thought, this isn't fucking normal. This isn't normal whatsoever. This is not right. Do you know what I mean? But then you learn by your mistakes as you get older, and then you realise and you think, this isn't, like when you get into relationships and then you think, this isn't actually how our relationship is. But when you grow up in that environment, and it's no excuse, as long as you learn by your mistakes, as long as you learn by your mistakes or by the mistakes of how someone used to treat you. So for example, I don't drink, as I've just said, because of my dad. I've never raised my voice to my son. If I need to discipline my son, I'll speak to him slowly and sternly, and that's it. That's what I do. And it's thingy, but I have flashbacks even now. I had a flashback probably in Africa about 2 months ago. No, probably about a month ago, actually, is when I come back for faith. But before that, and I had one for about 18 months. But when I have them, it's like a film plays in my head, plays, and I'm watching it, and you just hear screams, and you see blood all over the place. I can remember one day I come back from school, blood all over the windows and floor. We got told it was red sauce. It wasn't. It was blood. My mum was on a fucking life support machine because of my dad. And then when you see this, and when it plays in your mind, and it plays, and then like when it happens with a flashback, it feels like you've done a fucking workout. Literally feels like you've done a workout, because when you come out of it, you're sweating and you're just like out of breath, going and like literally, that's what happens. You get like a fucking flashback, and it might, I don't know how long it lasts, but it feels like it lasts hours. But when I come out of that last one in Africa, probably about 4 weeks ago, I was dripping in sweat, and like I was thinking, oh, fucking hell. But as I said, I don't have any excuses for my behaviour. Like my dad says, oh, it's my fault for how you turned out because of how I treated you, blah, blah. I mean, it's not your fault. I'm a grown man. I'm responsible for my own fucking decisions, no one else. Your childhood doesn't dictate your actions as a man. It might do as you're in your early 20s, but when you're reaching your late 30s, 40s, your childhood shouldn't be a contributing factor to how you act. Do you know what I mean? That's a fact. That shouldn't happen. So you can't have excuses. That's why I don't have excuses. When the judge tried to sentence me a while back, and he went to me, I'm going to take into consideration that you must have had a bad childhood. Who the fuck are you to tell me that? Don't fucking reduce my sentence on that basis. Are you fucking mad? You know, pardon me. I said, you can't, it's on Google actually, I said, you can't say that I've had a fucking bad childhood and that's why you're going to reduce my fucking sentence. Get the fuck, sentence me for the fucking charge I'm in front of you for on a fair basis. I'm going to give you an extra 6 months. Do it then, because I fucking deserve it. I committed the crime, so fucking do it. Because you don't fucking sentence me on the fucking fact of you make an assumption that I must have had childhood trauma. You fucking give me my bloody sentence. Do you know what I mean? You got to accept responsibility. That's why I don't have any regrets for my crimes. I don't have any excuses. I bloody loved to commit crime. I really did. That's a fact. It's a real fact. I just choose not to do it now because I need to be a positive role model to my son. But I don't have any excuses. Do you know what I mean? But as I said, in my early 20s, I probably could turn around and say, okay, well, yeah, it had a contributing factor. But then you've got to learn to not use your childhood or anything like that as an excuse, because you can't. And that's the thing, especially when you get older. Do you know what I mean? You can't, and that's why I just own my crimes. I'm like, yeah, I've done them. I've made mistakes in the past. I've made mistakes, but as you get older, you learn by them, don't you? Do you know what I mean? I was a fucking dickhead. Like years ago, I had a bad chip on my shoulder. Thought I was fucking a gangster when I wasn't. I'd never been a gangster. I used to have a bad chip on my shoulder, but that's just when you're younger and you think that you're a bad man, don't you? When in reality, when you're looking back, you're definitely not a bad man. But you think you are, but you're not. And that's the thing. But yeah, that's just how I am. Life is a funny thing, don't you think it is, like? That's it. We all make mistakes. We learn by our mistakes. Well, you do. Yeah, and that's it. That's all we've got to do. We've literally just got to be able to learn by our mistakes and move forwards. That's why for me, like if I'm in a relationship now, I would never be in a relationship where I'm arguing with someone constantly. I've never been in that relationship, because I've been in them years ago when I was in my 20s, and you're in them horrible hostile relationships where you're just both pieces of shit and you're just arguing all the time. You've all probably been in them relationships where you're just with someone you're arguing with all the time. But as you get older, you realise, John, you don't want these relationships. That's why I'd never been in a relationship with someone if I was arguing with them. Because it's finger. It's just one of them things, you know what I mean? It's that's the best thing, I think anyway, personally. But that's what I would personally be like. Hostile relationships aren't healthy, no, they aren't. They aren't at all. It's not good to be married to a gangster. Well, this is the thing. But if you're gonna be a criminal and you're gonna refer to yourself as a gangster, then I'm sorry to tell you, but you're not a gangster. You're bloody not. Imagine being saying that you're a gangster. Oh yes, I'm a gangster. Find me any criminal in the United Kingdom besides a real gangster is like the Craze, someone like that. You could put Daniel Kinnahan in that category, like the creme of the creme. Do you know what I mean? Like that, the Craze. I'd put Kinnahan in that category. I'd put him even higher than the Craze, because he'd piss all over the Craze in the sense of financially. But a gangster is like someone who's very, very top of the chain. All these little minions below the very top are not gangsters. As much as they want to portray themselves as being gangsters, they're not. I've never once been a gangster. I wish I was, because I would have been a multi-millionaire, because that's what a true gangster is. A multi-millionaire who stayed under the radar for 40, 50 years, not being arrested. No one really knows who they are, and they're active, but they're under the radar. That's a true gangster. Do you know what I mean? Like that's how Daniel Kinnahan was for 40 years. That for me is a true one, but anyone below that, I know. Pablo Escobar, El Chapo, exactly. And Daniel Kinnahan is in that category. Daniel Kinnahan is in the category of Pablo Escobar and El Chapo. He's in that category. And I give full ratings to the likes of him, because Daniel Kinnahan is what you call a true gangster. Anyone below that isn't. But he is, because he had full control of what he was doing. And now he's got a £5 million bounty on his head by the USA who want to speak to him. when you think about Ireland, and you think Dublin more specifically, it's only a little small place, but it was fucking active with the likes of the Kinnans and all them. But and he's so young, he is. Daniel Kinnan's only 45, and he's got a £5 million bounty on his head. Mad. But he's in the same category as El Chapo and Pablo Escobar, in my opinion. Cartels, are they gangsters? No. Look, let me just explain something to you about cartels. Anyone could be in a cartel. Let me just pin you. Cartels, are they gangsters? No. The person who runs the cartel is a gangster. That's a gangster. The one who's at the head of the cartel. Anyone below that is not a gangster. They're just the minions. If you're having to work for someone, then you're not a gangster. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. You're only a gangster if you're the head of that cartel. Are you a gangster? No. I wouldn't say I am whatsoever. Any way, shape or form, I'm not a gangster. I used to think I was when I was a fucking 20-year-old arrogant fucking dickhead. But no, I'm not. I've never been a gangster. I was a shit criminal. I spent fucking years in jail. So no, I'm really not. I was fucking probably up for... I've probably got to be up there as one of the fucking shittest criminals in the UK. It's the fucking truth. When you think about it, I've spent 17 years of my life in jail. I'm not going to sit here and start fucking trying to act Johnny Big Spud Suit. Yeah, I was a gangster. No, I was a fucking terrible fucking criminal. 17 years of my life in jail. I'd get out of prison, back in again. I've been out now 14 months. This is the longest I've been out in my life since I was 15. I was a fucking terrible fucking criminal. Terrible. I've got to be up there as one of the shittest criminals in the UK. One of the best looking, obviously. With many fantastic qualities. Handsome, charismatic, generous. Now reasonably successful. Brilliant to go for dinner with, breakfast with, lunch. Fantastic to go on holiday with. I've got so many amazing qualities. But when it comes to my criminal activities, I wasn't the best criminal. And I definitely wasn't a gangster. That's what makes me laugh when these people go, "Oh, Sam Walker thinks he's a gangster." Are you fucking serious, lad? I'm not a fucking gangster, you little bugger. Never once said I was a gangster. But if you want to think I am, I'm not going to tell you not to think. Do you know what I mean? I don't mind. If someone wants to think I am, then sound. That's fine. You can think that. But I would not put... The people who are gangsters are the ones at the top of the cartels. They're gangsters. Anyone below that are just the fucking minions. Do you know what I mean? And that's it. And I wasn't really a very, very successful criminal. Ironically, the only thing I seem to be good at is helping people in the slums and smuggling diamonds. That's the only bloody thing I seem to be good at. And my competition page. And that's it. And that's bloody it. Well, what they don't know, I always say won't hurt them. How did you cope with 17 years inside? Reading, educate myself. Educate myself. Prison's not a nice place. As much as these people want to say, "Oh yeah, prison's easy," it's only easy for people who've got no life outside. Do you know what I mean? And that's it. So but I hated prison. I didn't like any one day of my prison sentences. I spent all my teenage years in prison from the age of 14. All my 20s. Do you know what I mean? A lot of my 30s. I probably spent more than 18 years, or 17. I think it's probably 18, 19, but it was all my teenage years. I only have 6 months of memories from the age of 14 to 21. The rest was in prison. Years lost it was, but as I say in life, we all have a journey to go through, don't we? As long as my son doesn't take the same path that I took, then them years are worth it for me, because it just means that I've took them years to prevent him from taking the same path. So it could be worth it, do you know what I mean? But this is the reason why some people hate on me, right? There's nothing to really hate on, right? But like, some people don't like the fact that, especially criminals, the fact that they're out grafting for years and years, selling drugs, whatever they're doing, and then I get out of jail and I just happen to do well straight away. They don't like that. A lot of people, so that's why you get a lot of people who hate on me, because they're like, oh, they set up fake accounts, right? Because they're hating at the fact that they think, how has he spent so long in jail, but he's got out and he's now doing well. But I've never been to prison, or I've never been caught, and fucking I'm not. That's what they think. And then you always get that, but as I said, I just let it go over my head, because I just focus on what I'm doing. I love your open conversation, Lulu. It's the best way to be, like. It's like, I just think that by being open, it's like, there's not one question you could ask me which I wouldn't answer, because I'm pretty much, you only need to go on Google anyway, so there's not much fucking hard. It's green-eyed monsters, you do get that. But as I said, have you ever seen any videos where it looks like I'm showing off? It's purely just to antagonise the rats. Let's see. TPR, that's so sad. I bet he's a person, though. He just made a mistake. Well, they should try and get themselves as well. Yeah. You've always been open. Best way to be, like. But anyway, you little fuckers. Did you ever meet Carl Petit? No, I'm bad with names, you know, so I don't know whether I met him or not. I love the McDonald's and prison warden story. Oh yeah, when I took the fucking McDonald's off the little bugger, and he only gave me a beef burger with no fucking gherkins on or sauce. Cheeky fucking no chips. Those who are wondering what I'm on about, just type in Google samwalker, Big Mac, prison, and you'll see the article. Yes, Foxy. The McDonald's was a brilliant story. It was a bloody fantastic one. The prisoners were jealous. I had a McDonald's. Do you think you'll get arrested? Yeah, of course, they're going to put me bloody straight in a cell. As soon as I come back to the UK, they'll put me straight in a prison cell for 6 months. Probably maximum 6 months, but yeah, they'll put me straight in a bloody prison cell. But until that time, I'll bloody enjoy myself. Do you know what I mean? And that's it, you little buggers. Faith! What are you fucking doing, girl? Did you hear Faith fart then? Where are you, girl? Faith just farted. Okay, I don't know where the fuck does she always just pops out of nowhere and lets one rip. Oh no, it was Holly. I forgot, let's see, where is you? You alright? Oh, hello.
Oh, no, lie.
What? What are you doing?
I'm not even eating.
Oh, you eating? What are you eating?
Not good, what are you eating?
Oh, you eating? It was nice, that. It was nice, that. I'll turn the camera towards her, but you know, don't want to see what she's wearing. What time's it, Hull?
8 o'clock.
Oh, it's 8 now? Oh, we're going then. Right, you little buggers. We're going to go. Oh yeah, let me just sit in. I've always wanted to do this. Well, I haven't always wanted to. I just got my gaming chair. I just thought I'll just test it. See what it's like. Look at it. I don't know why I got it, because I don't game, but it's just for when my son comes and I've got to get him a computer. just so he can, for when he's here, because he likes these gaming chairs. So I'm just going to sit in it 1 second. I've never sat in one of these on live. Oh. Alright, isn't it? So this is what these fucking TikTokers do when they sit in the gaming chairs. Oh, fantastic. It's quite comfy, this. Let me just... I'm sure it's got a handle as well. I've took hours, me and Holly putting it together. Oh, yeah. Goes right back. Oh, that's alright, isn't it? Oh, look at that. That's a belter, that, isn't it? Absolute belter. Let me just... Oh, I can't get it back up. I'm fucking stuck, 1 second. There we go. Whew. We're back up. Before we're going to have a fucking moment there. Let me just put that chair back up properly. Make sure it's sat back up. There we go. It's a belter, this though, and it just spins round. Yeah, so this is what... It's better than sitting in them normal chairs, though, and it's quite comfy, this. Holly to the rescue. Definitely, she needs to be. Are you home? Yes, I'm home now. Yes, I'm just going back on my comments, so see loads of laughing faces. I guess I probably just amused you. You're definitely hoping I was falling then, weren't you little fuckers? Yeah, so Sam is officially a professional TikToker. I know, yeah. The difference is I am the most handsome TikToker. But I'm not even a TikToker, I'm just a guy that fucking posts mad videos. That's all I am. I'm just a chap, a handsome chap. He just posts fucking mad videos and says stuff. It's good to see you too. Thank you, Maya. It's good to see you too. Oh, hello. 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 What have I just seen? No one can see you. I'm holding it this way. Hello. You alright?
Yeah, but yeah.
Hello.
That sauce is hot, isn't it?
That sauce is hot.
It's like spicy on my mouth.
My fucking temperature's gone up fucking 2 degrees.
Just 2?
What?
Only 2 degrees?
If it goes up any more, girl, I'll have a fucking heart attack. 2 degrees, your temperature's only meant to be 37, it's probably 39 now.
Yeah, you're fine at 39.
What do you say?
You're alright at 39.
Someone just said the reflection in my glasses. Let me just say it this way. Someone just said. Can you see? Yeah, you could have. Oh shit! She's just checking my glasses down to see if you actually could or not. Okay, now. Oh, the viewers have just gone up by 100. You seedy little fuckers. Yeah, so but yeah, that's it. So, oh, do you know what I was thinking of doing? I was thinking of, because I sit there and watch all these fucking mad people on TikTok, yeah. So now I've got a little bit of spare time to myself. What I'm thinking of doing is a fucking FYP on the fucking madness, and we can give our opinions on the fucking madness going on in TikTok. We can do our FYPs and we will just sit there and judge all these little fuckers on TikTok. Should we put a poll on? I want a bit like the way these... There's no... Is there any male FYPs who are going to give their fucking honest opinion on all the madness? Because I see all these bloody madness and all. I'm thinking of setting up a separate page, right? Set up a separate page. And then what we can do a fucking... You popping me? Holly's popping me. What I'm thinking is we can do like a two version. We can do like a male and female opinion on each subject. So we can have like a split screen at the top. I'll be one side. We'll get Holly the other side. And then we can do our FYP underneath of the fucking mad videos. And we can see whether the men's opinion is the same as the women's. As we fucking give our mad opinions on the fucking madness on TikTok. I see so much fucking madness on TikTok. Even these hardies. Look, let me just tell you something about these hardies. Keeping up the hardies. I see fucking dickheads who I'd love to fucking terrorise, who are saying bad stuff about these hardies, right? And it's like, I would love to just be able to do FIP just on these particular individuals and other fucking individuals, and just fucking give them, let's just fucking absolutely just, because because them RDs, look, it pisses me off with these RDs, because what happens with them is that all they're doing is trying to raise awareness for their daughter. That's all they're doing on social media, and they're helping people being able to. Because I'll be honest, I watched some of their videos and they've helped me without even knowing it. Like, I look at their videos and like, they've helped me when I've looked and thought, you know what? Fucking hell. Like, and it makes you see things in a different way in life. And so without that, I've never met them in my life. But because of their content and because they share their life, they've helped me in certain ways, especially when I've been in Africa, and like, I'm just looking forward, oh, that's fucking sad, Dan, and it's made me think of certain things and like reflect on my own life. Do you know what I mean? So like, and then people start saying, oh, they're using the daughter, they're fucking putting stuff up about the daughter. Well, they are helping people. Do you know what I mean? They're raising awareness. So who the fuck is it, these numpties, to start judging these hardies for what they do? Do you know what I mean? It's quite fucking annoying and frustrating, because I sit there and think, if them hardies have helped me without even knowing that they've helped me at certain times, then they fucking must have done it with so many other people. And you have people who try and judge them. But yeah, we're going to start doing an FYP, I think. So we're going to put a poll up. So happy face for yes, FYP, sad face for no. Should we start doing FYPs starting this week? Or next week, should we say? Quick poll. Happy face for yes, sad face for no. Let's see what we get. What else? 105 people have said yes and 0 said no. Okay, now this is flying, this. Yeah, look, fucking hell, 200 people are saying yes, FYPs, and 3 have said no. Well, I think we're going to start doing FYP then, eh? I'm going to set up a separate page this week, and we'll start doing FYPs. I'm going to have to do it on a split screen, the way Evil Queen does it. Like the way she does it, where she gets to put stuff on the screen. I'm going to have to work out how that works. I might have to give her a message to see, because she'll give me some good advice on how she does it. I'll give her a little message. Yes, at 250, I said yes, we should do it, and 3 have said no. Okay. Did you see that girl who slept with 100 blokes in a day?
Oh, Bonnie Blue.
I did. Wasn't she upset after she done it?
No, this is a different one. There's another one. Is it Bonnie Blue?
Bonnie Blue. 100 blokes in a day. She's going to have a fanny like a wizard's sleeve.
But she does that on a daily basis.
She does it like
she goes to unis and sleeps with like virgins and stuff.
How does she?
Yeah.
Have you got? I might be number 101.
Definitely not a virgin.
Where's she from?
London, I think. I don't think she's your type.
Isn't she my type?
No.
Yeah. Surprise. Yeah, 100 fellas in a day though. She's definitely gonna have a fanny like a clown's pocket. Isn't she? Let's see her. Oh no, she's a ruffian, isn't she? Look at that! That's a fucking ruffian, lad.
And 22 in one night, but for freshers, I want to change this. Okay, so we all know me as the girl who slept with 122 college boys in 2 weeks, and 22 in one night, but for freshers, I want to change that. I want it to be 130 in 2 weeks and 25 in one night. So come on, boys, let's have some fun and let's celebrate you getting into uni. This Sunday, I am taking 300 men and all of their loads, so I cannot wait to be swimming in. This Sunday, I am taking 300 men and all of their loads, so I cannot wait to be swimming in.
Swimming in what? She can't wait to be swimming in.
Okay, boys, as promised, we're off to the
Nottingham Forest game.
We are, and we're going to be handing out tickets so that you can come and bonk us afterwards.
So we'll be one lucky boy.
Yeah, and we can welcome dads and sons together.
Maybe a few.
That'd be fun.
Dad and sons! She said dad.
Okay, boys, as promised, we're off to the
Nottingham Forest game.
We are, and we're going to be handing out tickets so that you can come and bonk us afterwards.
So we'll be one lucky boy.
Yeah, and we can welcome dads and sons together.
Maybe a few.
That'd be fun.
I'm ringing me dad, lad. Get me dad out of hospital, dad and sons. I'm ringing me fucking... This is one of them moments I wish my son wasn't 14 and he was fucking 21. I'd be fucking ringing him. Look at that, dad and sons.
Boys, as promised, we're off to the
Nottingham Forest game.
We are, and we're going to be handing out tickets so that you can come and bonk us afterwards.
So we'll be one lucky boy.
Yeah, and we can welcome dads and sons together.
Maybe a few.
That'd be fun. Okay, boys, as promised, we're off to the
Nottingham Forest.
I'm just wondering if my dad can get fucking out of hospital.
The best skincare.
Oh, girl, you're in... Look.
So for the football
Skincare?
game. So I get asked a lot on skincare. The best skincare comes from your husband, which you don't seem to be using. So I get asked a lot on skincare. The best skincare comes from your husband, which you don't seem to be using.
Skincare? Girl, no one's asking you about fucking skincare. That's a fact. Who the fuck's gonna ask you about skincare when you get fucking sponked on 100 times a fucking day, girl? Absolutely no one.
There's no requirement as long as you are 18 plus. Whether you want to come with family members,
18 plus, how old are you, girl? You're about 50.
So for the football game, there's no requirement as long as you are 18 plus.
You're about 35, girl.
And the girl that slept with barely legal 18-year-olds treated their dads to a night off.
Oh, you're getting noncy now. Listen to this.
If yours, and the girl that slept with barely legal 18-year-olds treated their dads to a night off and treated the husbands who hadn't
barely
had
legal
And on
18-year-olds.
Sunday, I'm going to be breaking a world record and taking 300.
Wait, let me just stop that for a minute. Imagine if a man turned around and said that they're going to be sleeping with fucking barely legal 18. Imagine if a man said that. So why is it okay for this woman to say that? Listen.
The girl that slept with barely legal 18-year-olds.
Why is that okay?
Treated their dads.
Listen.
And the girl that slept with barely legal 18-year-olds treated their dads.
I'm a girl that slept with barely legal, she says, 18-year-olds. Why is that okay for a woman to say that? But it's not. If a man said that, that would be going viral. That's the complete. But then let's see what the comments are saying. Now imagine this is a bloke saying, oh, someone's already saying that, saying this stuff, he'd be on the sex offenders register. But most people are just laughing at it. Look, I love you, Danny says. Look at his dickhead, he's bought himself a fucking Bluetooth. I love you. Let's see what he said. Look, that was typical fucking dickhead. Look at this. I love you, he says, because he wants his end away, because he's obviously the type of man that cannot get a female. So when you have these individuals who are not proper men, they can't get females, so therefore they have to resort to trying to beg it in the comments of females fucking who they think they can possibly be one of the fucking 100 throughout that day. Look at him. Oh, look at that. That's just ridiculous. Come on. And he says, I love you. Yeah, I'm guessing you probably do that because you've probably not had your end away for fucking months.
And the girl that slept with barely legal 18-year-old.
And she's a pervert.
Treated the dads to a night off and treated the husband.
Treated the dads to a night off, barely legal. Fuck off, you little nonce. She's a nonce. I'm sorry, but the fact that she's saying barely legal's making it a bit weird. But yeah, I think it's time that we start doing FYPs. Right. Oh shit. Anyway, I'm gonna have to go because my beautiful Holly is waiting to be seduced. And absolutely fucking. Anyway, right. So we're gonna start doing FYPs as of next week. Do you want to start doing them with me, Holly?
Yeah, I do.
So me and Holly will start doing them. So any ideas on what we should call it? We'll think of a way. We'll think of it. Yes. Where's Luxon? He's in Africa. Right, okay, look, we're gonna fucking... You need a gaming PC. I'm not that fucking thingy, like... I don't...
Is that for the split screen share?
Second?
Is that for the split screen share?
Can't you just use a laptop?
We'll look into it.
We'll look into it. Right, you little buggers, I'm gonna have to go. So, I will speak to you all very, very bloody soon, you little gang of fuckers. And nice one to everyone in the live. Let me just see what we're on here. Oh, we're on 6,000 coins as well. So, nice one to everyone in the live. And I will speak to you all very soon. I'll speak to you all very soon. In a bit. Cheerio. Goodbye. Goodbye. I can't get off this. Why can't I bloody get off this? It's in my phone.